as well. You understand now? It started like this as well. That is the reason why, because you see that this benefit should not be for him only. So that's the reason why he wants us to gain from his experience before he becomes a what? Pharmacist. Have we know that? So he wants us to gain some one or two things from his experience. Maybe we can adopt that to our own studies as well, and maybe this can help us while we are moving in life. And we pray to Almighty Allah to continue to enrich us with a better knowledge in this life and hereafter. Say Amen. Now, as I've said, is a pharmacist Kamaruddin Bamkoli. That's our visitor's name, and is the CEO, the owner of Arisco Pharmacy at Oshogbo. At where? Oshogbo. So Arisco Pharmacy at Oshogbo. Likewise, he is the founder of Al-Iman Foundation School at Oshogbo. He also has a school, Al-Iman Foundation School at Oshogbo. Ashabir. Ashabir. So we pray to Almighty Allah to Osun State. So most of you don't know the state where Oshogbo is located. It is what? Osun State, not Ogun State. Do you understand now? So Oshogbo, and that is the capital of Osun State. Do you understand now? So that is where the school is, Al-Iman Foundation School. Likewise, Arisco Pharmacy. Do you understand now? So.
Who has bestowed on us a lot of blessings. After seeking the blessings of Allah and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household, his companions, and the generality of the Muslims all over the world, I greet us once again in the noblest of greeting. I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before I proceed, I have to extend my greetings to first the founder of the Light Schools, group of schools. Is our Imam, is our Murshid, is our father, Imam Mr. Abdul Hussein Akinola. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to preserve him. Amen. I also recognize the Director of Studies, the principal of this school, the VP admin, the VP academics, the chairman disciplinary committee, HOD of science, HOD of arts, HOD of Arabic, all the teachers in attendance, and my honorable students and pupils. I'm very, very happy to be in your midst. This is my first time of coming to this country and to be in Abidjan for the first time in my life. I thank Allah who spared my life up to this moment to know another country in the world. And it is not coincidence. It is through the assistance of our Imam. He is my host, is the one that I follow to this place. It's not easy for you to go to any place if you know any person in that place. But he's the one who's hosting me in this country for the first time in my life. I am very happy that he also established a school, a learning center for many generations. So many people have come to this school and they have graduated. And also having the current students and pupils who our teachers are struggling, making sacrifice day and night to see to your success. It is a great effort that our Father has established this citadel of learning. I am very particular about our students this afternoon. You see, the name of our school is what? The Light International Group of Schools. What is the meaning of the light? What is the Arabic name for light? Alone. Thank you for it. There is a surah in the Quran that bears that name. Am I right?
Yes.
Which chapter of the Quran is it? Chapter what? If you know it, I will give you something. Chapter what is the light? I know in the Quran. If you know it, I will give you something. The one I will give you is which chapter of the Quran is unknown? Surah An-Nur in the Quran. Nobody? I will give my money. Okay, my brother. 187. Chapter of the Quran. Chapter what? 24 says me. Come and collect your money. Yes. That's no. Where I'm going to is please let us listen. That name also means Islam. Because Allah says, Allah brings humanity from darkness into light. From darkness, we were in darkness before Allah made us to see light. And that light is Islam. So when you are saying the light, what you are saying in essence is Islam. So your school represents Islam. So you have a good name. You have a good school. So you first congratulate yourself for being in the citadel of learning of Al-Islam. Because your school bears the name of Al-Islam. And I'm also happy that what we establish the school for is something important. Generally, school is a place where we seek knowledge. Am I right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala places knowledge above everything in life. Who can remind me of the first verse that was revealed to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? And which surah? The first verse that was revealed to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the name of the surah. If you can answer the two, you also have to gift. The first verse, I want female this time around. Female? Okay, my sister. You have to recite the verse and what is the name of the surah. Huh?
Speak louder.
Speak. Are you feeling shy? Talk now, talk. She's getting it, but she's feeling shy. Somebody wants to assist her? Okay. You have to talk louder. Yes, sir. Talk louder. Okay. Surah Al-Iqra? No? Okay. No, inshallah. Let's pray for her. Select your own business. MashaAllah. Yes. Knowledge. That is the first verse revealed to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, emphasizing the importance of knowledge. Allah says, read the name of your Lord. So, Allah can understand the Allah. So, to the end of the verse. So, what we are saying in essence is that knowledge is very, very important. And that is why Allah gave the first verse to the prophet about knowledge. To read. But what are we doing in school? We read. We assimilate. We comprehend. Have you ever seen somebody who says he's knowledgeable but he has never read? Is it possible? The only person that happened to is our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's an unlettered person. He cannot read. You give him book like this, he will not read. And you need is an unlettered prophet. That's the only person. Any other person must read before you know. And Allah says, Inna man yashallah will make you right. I told them, among those people that fear Allah are the knowledgeable ones. If you are looking for pious people who are pious, they must be knowledgeable. An ignorant person cannot be pious. If you see somebody that is ignorant and he says he's a very pious person, tell him that Allah says that is not true. So if you want to attain piety, if you want to maintain that level of closeness to Allah, you must be knowledgeable. So, and our religion emphasizes the importance of knowledge to the extent that the Prophet ﷺ says, whenever you are going out to seek for knowledge, the angels will spread their wing for you. The angels will spring their feather under your feet as you are going to seek for knowledge. And you'll be seeking blessings on you. And every effort you make, you get rewarded for it. So we are not just seeking knowledge just for the fun of it. We are unlike other people who are seeking knowledge just for the comfort of this life. But as you are seeking knowledge, you are also aiming the reward from Allah. So you have to know that as Muslim, that seeking knowledge in Islam is an act of ibadah. And when we are talking of knowledge can be divided into two. You have ilmu din, that is the knowledge of the religion. Wa ilmu dunya, and knowledge of this world. That is where you talk of science, you talk of arts, you talk of administration, every other thing you talk of. They are the knowledge of this world. And you also have the knowledge of the deen. You talk of Tawhid, you talk of faith, you talk of Sirah, you talk of Hadith, various aspects of the knowledge of our own religion. That is the two aspects of knowledge we alhamdulillah, you are lucky. In this institution, you have the true knowledge combined. We have our teachers teaching you Arabic, teaching you Islam. And we also have our teachers who specialize in various aspects of other knowledge of the world. They are teaching you. So you have combined knowledge in our school. You would like to go to school. So we are very lucky. We are very, very lucky. So you have to be grateful to your parents who have considered you to come to this place. Who have preferred you to come and seek the true knowledge in this place. Because if your parents have decided to take you to other place, you don't have any other option other than to seek the knowledge here. But your parents have seen the good in this school, and that is why they have directed you to come to this school. Am I communicating? Yes. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Or I should speak you by it? I should continue? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. I'm very, very happy. Thank you that you get what I'm saying. That you have to be thankful to your parents that they have sent you to this school to learn the true knowledge, the knowledge of our religion and the knowledge of this world. And when I came and I asked Imam that I would like to know where the school is located, and I told me the challenge that he faced in the past, that he actually has a building for school, but unfortunately, due to developmental programs the government is doing, that building was demolished, and that is why they have to move to this mosque. And the mosque is owned by who? Who can tell me the owner of the mosque? Who owns the mosque? My brother. Allah. And being to Allah. It is the house of Allah. Even if you build the mosque, it does not belong to you. If you use your personal money to build the mosque, it doesn't belong to you. It belongs to Allah. It is the house of Allah. And it is the most pleased by Allah on the surface of the earth. A mosque is where Allah is well pleased with. So he moved you to the place where Allah is most pleased with. That is a place of Sakina. Anytime you enter the mosque, your mind is at rest. Am I right? Whenever they enter the place, their minds become settled. So you have the mosque that you are now moved to as a very important place you are learning. And I want to tell you that the first university in the world started in the mosque. The first university. It's not in Europe, it's not in America. The first university in the world is in Morocco. The first university ever. Unfortunately, it was built by a woman. Takbir. You can see that a woman can move mountain. He used part of the money she inherited from her family, and she used it to build the first university ever recorded in history. You can Google it. You can Google it. It's in the Guinness Book of Records. Because the first university is in Morocco, not Africa here. It's in Africa. It's not in Europe. It's not in America. So we are proud of that. And it started from the mosque like this. So don't feel bad that we are winning now. Where is it that in the mosque? That is where we are then. No! That is where the first university started. beloved on the surface of the earth by Allah. So you are lucky to have this place as a place where you are living. So I don't want you to be discouraged at all. Feel free and feel calm and be happy about it. So we should know, even during the time of the Prophet his old mosque was not only used for ibadah. That is where we produced people of knowledge. Abu Bakr received knowledge under the tutelage of the Prophet same Usman, Umar, Ali, Abdullah bin Mas'ud, and several companions of the Prophet who are knowledgeable. Those people who memorize the Quran offhand, they were trained in the mosque of the Prophet. So the mosque is a place of learning. It's not only for us to observe Salah. It's not only for us to recite the Quran, to do adhkar. It's also a place of learning. It's a citadel of learning. So it is not out of place to come to the mosque and use it as a school where we seek for knowledge. And I also want to congratulate you that you are also under the tutelage of our Father. Because for somebody to establish a school, he has a vision. He has a vision of where he is going. The school must have been about many years, decades of establishment now. So it has produced so many people. There are so many people that are establishing school for the purpose of money, business. I was in the school last week, Thursday, in Inte, Nigeria. And I asked one of the VPs that in the population of these students, how are you hoping to get money paid for the teachers? And he told me they just need to be praying for the proprietor, because the money the parents are paying cannot actually sustain the teachers. If the purpose of establishing the school is for business, the school will have been closed down for a long time. So he has a vision of imparting knowledge on our younger generations, regardless of what happened. Look at what he said happened to him in terms of the demolition of the schools. If some other people will just abandon school projects and they face another thing. But his own mission and vision is not just about making money. No, it's about making your life better in life, and also to earn al-Jannah. That is his vision. That is his vision. So I congratulate you that you are under a tutelage of a sound proprietor who has a vision for you, a good vision for that matter. And you must know that you are also under the tutelage of good teachers. All our administrators, the VP, the Director of Studies, the Chairman, the Principal, all of them, all these teachers, they are recruited based on their character and based on their knowledge. So, Imam will not employ somebody who will destroy your life. All of them, all the teachers, and all the heads of various departments, and the principal and the director, they are people that are very good, and they also want good for you. So you are lucky to be under them. We have many teachers who are bad teachers. And by the time you are learning under such bad teachers or under bad teachers, you also want to be like them. Because students are observing, and whatever their teachers are doing, they also learn it. So I'm happy all our female students here, they are covering their head. If your parents take you to any school, where they allow you to dress anyhow, and you have among the teachers who do not care, who doesn't care, you see the students copy that kind of person. So I know all of our teachers, they are well covered. So it is a good example for me. So we thank our teachers who are laboring day in, day out to make sure that you are successful in life. I also want to tell you that in our environment, you will see some students going to very expensive schools. In fact, some parents will use their car to take them to such school. They will be paying millions of servers. They will be paying a lot of money. But success does not lie on the quantity of money you spend on your child. Are you getting me? Success does not lie on the amount of money you spend on your child. And barakah comes from Allah. To be successful in life, it is Allah that gives it. So you have to know that your parents, within their own capacity, they are spending on you. The school you are is the best. The knowledge that you are receiving, many of those people that are going to those so-called expensive schools, they might not get such knowledge. Don't be deceived by the external decoration, by the building. What is important is the content. What are they receiving? And alhamdulillah, I know what you are receiving here in terms of content of the knowledge of this word and the knowledge of the deen are excellent. The knowledge of the two are excellent. So I want you to be happy and to feel comfortable with the knowledge our teachers are passing on to you. I also want to say, knowledge that you are seeking now always takes somebody to high level. If you are not knowledgeable, it is very difficult for somebody who is not knowledgeable to be higher in life. To get higher position in life. Let me ask one or two questions. I will direct these questions to some of you. You, my brother, what do you want to become in life? What do you want to become in life? Yeah? An engineer, they're great for you. Which kind of engineering? You have different types of engineering. You see civil engineering, you see electrical engineering, you see mechanical engineering. There are so many branches of engineering. Which one do you like? Which one? Electrical engineering. Good. How do you become an engineer? How do you become an engineer? You go to the farm to go and be planting. Where do you go before you become an engineer? School. Which kind of school? Stand up. After secondary school, where do you go? University. Degree. So that means our primary pupils, they will come to secondary. After leaving secondary, they must aspire to go to the university. Is there anyone among you who is not aspiring to go to the university? Do you have anybody who is not, after the secondary school, I don't want to go to anywhere again? Do you have anybody? Everybody wants to go to the university? Yes. Congratulations. I'm very happy to hear that. I'm very happy to note that all of you want to aspire to go to the university. And we have various branches of knowledge in the university. You can become an engineer, you can become a doctor, you can become a lecturer, you can become an imam in the university. You can become an ustaz, you can become muhaddis, somebody who has knowledge of hadith. You can become qari, somebody who can recite Quran very well in the university. So every aspect of knowledge is being taught in the university. So you should not limit your knowledge to primary and secondary school alone. I want you to aspire higher. And after the university, in the same university, you also your first degree of 4 or 5 years, you can become, you can have your PhD and become professors. So we want among you in the nearest future doctors of various branches of knowledge, PhD holders. We want professors among you. We want medical doctors among you. We want pharmacists like me among you. Inshallah. And it will be possible. But it's not a day job. Let me give you my own practical example. Who are like you about more than 3 decades ago. Who are like you. 3 decades. What is a decade? What's a decade? A decade is what? 10 years. When I say 3 decades, how many years? So more than 30 years ago, I was like you. But when I was like you, I didn't play. I read. I don't have time to eat. If I want to eat like this, within 3-5 minutes, I'll finish eating. I face my meal. No time to play at all. Let us go and gyrate or do whatever you like. No. You have to obey your teachers, your parents. That is the only instruction we have for now. So anybody that is telling you that the next thing for us to do is to buy many clothes, is to buy many shoes, is to buy necklace, the person is not thinking good of you. So you have to make sacrifice. Anybody that is telling you, is advising you, let us go to library, let us go and read, that is the kind of friend you must have. So you have to use your money to buy books. Don't use your money to buy ornaments, gold, lace, or necklace, or all those things. No. So you have to use your money to buy books, and you have to read. So to become an engineer, to become an imam, to become a teacher, to become a principal is not a day job. Even if you want to become a businessman, someone who has gone to school and someone who did not go to school, your own business is going to be very different. Are you getting my point? Because you have connection. You have connection, you will be connected. Many people that you are seeing now, that you are meet. When you go to university, you see another mate. So if you want to do business after graduating from university, you just be connecting everybody together. So your own business will be very different. You can employ an accountant, you can employ a marketer. As I'm talking to you, by the grace of Allah, we have primary school, we have college. And the number of staff in the school, they are about 51. The staff, the teachers we are paying. I'm not mentioning of the staff I pay under my pharmacy. So they are close to about 30 something. So we are impacting in the society by employing people. You also can get to that level of employing people to pay if you want to become a businessman. So it starts from now. So you don't take it with levity. And I want to tell you that knowledge is a continuous exercise. What do I call it? And the Prophet ﷺ has told us that we learn from cradle till when? Till death. So we continue to learn. Even after graduating, you always do end of the year graduation ceremony. Am I right? Yes. In year gown, am I right? Yes. It is our al-kiba converted to gown. When scholars finish one stage of education, they put on al-kiba. And that al-kiba has been converted to gown. So that gown, that is not the end of your education. You have to aspire, you have to go to university. So that is why when I said even in university your first degree, you have to aspire to second degree, third degree to become professors. Because we actually want many of you that in future you will tell us that you graduated from the ninth group of schools, Abidjan here. And the essence of even seeking knowledge is we want you to be good ambassadors of Islam. You know, a lot of non-Muslims have gone in terms of many branches of knowledge. It's not going to be good for us as Muslims to be lagging behind. So our president of this country, alhamdulillah, is a Muslim. Am I right? Yes. If he did not go to school when he was young, do you think it's possible for him to become president of this country? I was impressed when we came in last week, this week, and I saw a lot of developmental projects the president is doing in this country. I'm very happy, not only for this country, but for Islam, that a Muslim is making us proud. That during his own tenure, a lot of developmental projects, both construction, both industries, and everybody is well behaved, is happening under him as a Muslim. So if he did not take his education serious when he was young, do you think he will become president today? It's not possible. So because he was serious as a student, he was serious when he was in the university, and he was very, very knowledgeable. That is why he can get to the level he is today. So we want you in the nearest future to be good ambassadors of Islam. Whether you are an engineer, whether you are a contractor, whether you are an industrialist, whether you are a medical doctor, and you ask, who is that doctor? Is Dr. Abdurrahman, is Dr. Bukoya, is Dr. Sone. And if we want to be very good of you as Muslims, wherever you are. Because the Prophet ﷺ wants us to be many. because he wants to be proud of us. He said, وَإِنِّي مُكَسِّرٌ بِكُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. We want to be proud of quality Muslims, not Muslims who are roving about, not Muslims who are begging about, not Muslims who are creating problems in society. The Prophet will not be proud of such Muslims. That is why we have qualitative Muslims, both quantity and quality. So we want you to be qualitative Muslims in the future. That anytime we hear of you, we are happy. That is the essence. So whether you are a doctor, whether you are an engineer, whether you are an imam, you must be a good ambassador of Islam. It's going to be a pride of this religion. The Prophet will be happy that he has among his followers quality Muslims who are knowledgeable in both the knowledge of this world and that of Islam. So we want you to be a good ambassador of Islam. Not only that, we want you to be a good ambassador of your family. All of you that are here, are you bearing Akiola? Are you bearing Akiola? You are bearing your father's name, am I right? So, anywhere you go, the family name continues to follow you. So, if tomorrow you are an engineer, and you are a sound engineer, and the president invites you to come and construct roads, or to come and construct buildings for them as a civil engineer, your family will be happy, am I right? Yes. And the name of your family will appear all over the places. So we want you to be a pride to your family. A pride to your family. And a pride to your country. Many of you will not only be Abidjan. Some of you will go to the European countries. Some of you will go to France. Some of you will go to UK. Some of you will go to America. Some of you will go to Saudi. As we are sitting down, we have many of you that will be scattered all over the world. So, and that is a pride to your own country. That where do you come from? You say, I'm from so. Abidjan, I'm so from Nigeria. It's a pride to your country. So, all this that we are talking about, they are things that will happen to you, inshallah. They will happen to you in the very near future. And just like I said, it will not happen when you don't take your studies very, very serious. You have to be burning handy. When we say burning handy, it means you have to use part of your mind to read. You have to follow the instructions of your parents. You have to cooperate with your teachers. Anything you don't understand, and you know any of your schoolmates, any of your friends that knows it, don't think you are older than him or her. Take it to him to explain to you. And if you cannot do that, take it to your teachers. That I don't understand the lesson you taught us. Please explain further. Do group discussion. So that for the first time, you just write your wife or netbook or JAM and you enter university once and for all. Your parents will not be able to pay for another wife or another netbook for you to get to university. You don't need to burden your parents again. So I want you to aspire for higher position and to make sacrifice. To make sacrifice now. It is very, very important, and I'm very happy that you all come when I was presenting this presentation to you. I will want to tell you that when I said you should make your wife very, you should make your wife once, it is very possible. I will cite an example of our own school. Our college, Iman Foundation College, we have 17 of our students that graduated this year. The wife just came out about 2-3 months ago, and all of them passed. All of them had distinctions and B's and few credits. Distinctions, B's, and few credits. And two of them had A1 in all the 9 subjects. 2 of them, A1 in all the 9 subjects. As I'm talking to you, 2 of them, they have merited admission for medicine in one of the universities in Nigeria. They are admitting them for medicine. They have already passed both JAM and the WILE. And I want to tell you, one of them, in fact, the 2 of them, their parents are not just well, they are not well to do. The parents are struggling. And let me tell you, one of the parents was able to pay for WILE, he could not pay for NEPA. And to tell you, we use the money of the school to pay for our WILE, to show the extent at which the parents are not having much. During the time, the parents wanted to also write NEPA. But we just told the parents that just keep calm. We just want that wife alone she will pass. And that's what happened. She made all the subjects, A1 parallel in all the subjects. And she's a lady. That's her name. She has represented the school in various competitions, and she always comes with different gifts. She comes first, second, or third. She has represented us very well. She's gifted, and the parents they don't have. And there is one international organization requesting for about 10 A1 in all the subjects in Nigeria. 10 students that got A1s in 9 subjects. And we submitted 2 of our own students, 2 names of our own students. All over Nigeria, we submitted 2. And they are giving them scholarship too. So look at Allah's Rahmah. So what is important for you, even if your parents do not have, and you are able to read very well, you can get scholarship. You can get scholarship. Some people are here to sponsor you to finish your education. So don't be depressed. Don't be discouraged by where you find yourself. Allah has plan for everybody. Yours is to make effort. Continue to make efforts. The man is just telling me now that we have some teachers that see to the payment of some of you whose parents will not pay. Some teachers use their own money, little money, because teachers are underpaid generally all over the world. Not all over the world, I'm sorry. Maybe in Africa, or part of Africa anyway, they're underpaid. So from the little money, we have teachers, Allahu Akbar, may Allah reward them abundantly, that they are using their own money to pay before their own parents will not pay. Because if they send you away and you will not pay, there's no way you can recover the knowledge. May Allah reward all the teachers. And and those who are making such kind of sacrifice. So you can see the reason why you have to be good to your parents, or why you want to be silent. And you have to be good to your teachers. After your parents, your teacher next. Because they are the ones that are molding you to be better in life. May Allah reward our teachers. Those that are alive and those that are dead. And may Allah reward you too for offering yourself to seek for knowledge. May Allah give all of you barakah. May Allah make you achieve all your admiration in life. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله ولكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
جزاكم الله خيرا once again. جزاكم الله خيرا جزاء. Thank you, sir, for the word of advice. We pray to Almighty Allah to continue to be with you. May Almighty Allah increase in knowledge, the knowledge for the day, and this worldly knowledge. And may Almighty Allah grant every one of us a sound knowledge as well. Say Amen. So, after this, we want our director to come and appreciate our guest of honor. So, in the name of Mrs. Olawale Atebeyo, to come and give a vote of thanks to our lecturer. Please, after that, you can now move down to your various classes, because after the vote of thanks, if you have a question to ask, you understand now, you can ask. And after the vote of thanks, please, the staffs, so we still need to meet with our visitors. So the students will just march to their various classes and wait behind. Any questions before? Do you have questions? From what you have said, you don't have a question.
I've said it earlier, I'm going to repeat it again. I'm very happy to be in the midst. And for having this opportunity from Thomas Bankole, sharing from his wealth of knowledge, we appreciate him. We ask Allah in the sacredness of to bless him, continue to enrich him, continue to make all his dreams come true by special grace of God. I'm going to start from the owner of the school, our professor, Imam Ibrahim Akhnada Hussein. It is very rare to have this kind of opportunities in schools, bringing someone to give us words of inspiration, words to encourage us, words to make us great in life, something to benefit every one of us, even with the teachers. We appreciate you, sir. May Almighty Allah continue to uplift you. My colleagues, our teachers, our sessional heads, our HODs, sky is your limit. Sorry, sky is your starting point by special grace. We ask Allah to continue to reward you. Jazakallah khairan everyone for making this possible, for making it a reality. At the same time, joining you yesterday, meeting you in this environment, well, I wasn't bothered. You understand, because I share with some of our colleagues that even something like this happened to me before I joined the chairman in his school. So don't look at it that we are in the mosque, as pharmacist people said. It's a good thing for you to be in this kind of environment. Yeah, I need to call your attention to it that place. This is the place of Almighty Allah. relate with it very well. The sixth form acts that will mess up the place. Mind what to say, mind what to do in this place. I hope that is clear. So as children, you continue to learn in life. You don't know it all. Always open your mind for more knowledge to stay. I hope that is clear. You bear your pain as well. And we are working very hard to move you to the permanent side very soon. I hope you are all aware of that. Yes. Yeah, the owner of the school has met with your parents. So be rest assured by January, inshallah, we shall be moved to a more conducive place. But for me, I prefer this place. You understand? Then no matter how, we need to be moved to a more comfortable place very soon. And let us continue to be prayerful. May Almighty Allah answer all our prayers. I appreciate you all. We expect more from you. Whatever level you have now, in knowledge, in wisdom, in understanding, continue to aspire to do much more. There's no limit for you to attain knowledge. No limit. And when we talk of knowledge, it doesn't end there. You need to back it up with good attitude, good morals, because before people can see what you have upstairs, the level of your intelligence, it is your attitude, your behavior that will attract people to you. My darling children, please cultivate the habit of being morally sound. We all understand all the good values of life. Being honest, being punctual, being trustworthy, all these you need to make it work. Invite all these in yourself and caution the people around you who don't measure up to this standard. Encourage people to be good, and you yourself, you need to continue to be good. May Almighty Allah make it easy. So I appreciate you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullahu khairan.
So thank you so much, ma'am. May Almighty Allah continue to enrich your knowledge and every one of us. So these are going to end the program for today. I hope you enjoyed the program.
Yes.
Is there no question? No question?
Not a single one.
At least a question. Okay, you all compare what you have said, right?
Yes.
And you are going to put it into practice, am I right?
Yes.
So you might help us. So you cannot match your classes. Your
Go downstairs. Go to the
Please, make sure you don't make any noise there. Understood? We'll be having a meeting here. And please don't disturb the environment. Understood? The main students. Understood? Now listen to me. The senior one amongst you should coordinate the others. Do you understand? So if there's any noise coming from that, so we are going to discipline the senior before the junior. Please walk gently. Walk gently. Gently.
One day, teaching at the class has been part of my system. But when I started practicing, I decided that my wives should be engaged in school activities. I only monitor and manage. So with the little experience we have, I also feel that we should share this little experience with us. And to remind us some of the things we have known before. I want to talk about congratulate us that we find ourselves in a noble profession. Teaching profession is the noblest of all professions because it is the mother of all professions. We teach pharmacists, we teach doctors, we teach everybody that becomes what they become in life. So it is a thing of joy inner happiness that we find ourselves in a noble profession. There was a time the current registrar of JAM, Professor was asked that what does he like? He said, teaching, imparting knowledge. And that imparting knowledge is taking me to where it is. He's not a professor of ICT, he's not a professor of engineering or medicine, he's a professor of Arabic studies. And he has performed wonderfully well as far as Nigerian parastatal is concerned. So we find ourselves in a young profession, we must not feel inferior, we must be proud of it. And it is a profession that moves the minds of the society. We are actually training the minds. After the parents, it is the teachers. And we want to look at how society is. We should ask the teachers. Because they are mind molders. They are the one molding the minds and the young ones. If they mold it very well, constructively, the society will better for it. Though the population is the parents. So the outside world that we see emanating from the homes and schools. So they are the one directly impacting into the souls, the minds. All other professions are about the body. Whether you're a pharmacist, whether you're a doctor, whether you're an engineer, they are all talking about the physical. And man is actually made of two parts: the mind, or the soul, and the body. While all other professions, they are talking about the physical. We are talking about the mind. And this is the only profession that whether you're an Arabic teacher, whether you're a Quranic teacher, whether you're an English teacher, you are also talking, you are impacting into the minds. This job we are taking is amana, is a trust. A trust in the sense that it's just like parents giving birth to children. And if we have to this, there are responsibility attached to it. Or a man that is just getting married is getting married because he's having a wife. But there are responsibility attached to getting married. If you fail to do it, just like this, Allah says, this is zina in Hayat al-Dunya. And also Allah says, al-Mali wal-Banu, zina in Hayat al-Dunya. Same thing in another verse, in Azwajikum wa Auladukum fitna. The thing that becomes a pride can also become something of fitna to you, a problem for you. The same thing is teaching profession. If you are taking it as an honor that we have to do it the way it's supposed to be done, and we have done it within our capacity, we get rewarded for it. It's an honor. Especially on the, not only on behalf of the proprietor, on behalf of the parents. The parents are concluded in their mind that this is the best teacher, this is the best school that I can take my children to, and it will be okay. There's a little time these days that the parents have for their children. That is the reality of our own time. But we spend a lot of the time with the teachers. So many parents are also abdicate that responsibility to us. That they want you to refine their children to become better in society. So if that amana is taken serious, we also see the fruit in the children. And that is why we cannot just do it anyhow. No, it's just like an engineer, you don't construct the house anyhow. If you do it, it's going to collapse. The same thing is what we are doing. We don't teach anyhow. Yeah, the teaching profession, as we all know, has requirements, has rules that we have to follow. The protocol must actually be followed so that the children will assimilate and will comprehend, will understand. Not only that they will understand what we are teaching them, they will also put it to practice. And the teaching profession does not only involve general teaching. It involves individualistic teaching. You have to know the capacity of each student. You don't assume that after taking all of them, everybody understands. No. You have to ask them individually. So, because these days teaching is moving to individualized teaching, because it has been recognized that all the students cannot be the same. You know, in primary school you always have class teacher who will be able to know what is the capacity, what is the weakness of each child. But in secondary school, this teacher group comes, another one comes, in the sense that you just take your own subject and you go. But you should be taking beyond that level. For the fact that you are taking your subject, you have to know each child again. That you understand, you comprehend my own subject. So you have to take it beyond, I've taken after all, I've taken my lesson. And they have already written the notes. So I go. You have to engage them individually. If we leave the aspect of the children, one of the things we need to understand is we must have a good mind, a clean mind to all the students. And that is why I'm very happy when the proprietor said some of us are paying for the school fees of some of the children even before their parents pay. That is opening our minds to them. We should be approaching, we should be able to tell us their problems. Because if they don't, you might not be able to know where they are lacking. And by the time the final, the general exam comes, it may lead to many of them failing. So we have to monitor them, they should approach us, and we should accommodate them. We must have open minds to them. Not only that, to the parents of these children, even if they have bad attitude, because many of them are not educated, you should respect it. Some of them will talk to teachers anyhow. Don't look at their behavior. Look at where you want the children to reach. Your focus will be the children. So we must try as much as possible to make our mind open to both the parents and the children. And we must also open to ourselves as teachers, because school effort is a teamwork. If English teacher is doing well and math teacher is not doing well, it will affect everything. It's a teamwork. We have to work as a team, esprit de corps. That is the slogan of people in the course. So, as teachers in the same school, all of us must work together. It is very, very important. And we must think for the school. We don't think about, at the end of the month, I collect my salary. No, the teaching profession that actually want to have impact on the children and on the school must think for school. You don't give it to the proprietor alone. That is your business. When you think of something, go and see the proprietor. If you do this way, if you persist, they can come together and think for the school and place it before the proprietor. So what I was saying is, we must have a good mind preparing to student, you must also have good mind to the proprietor, the owner of the school. That is when it will be easy for you when you have any idea to share with him. Because anywhere you are working and you are not thinking positive of that place, it's not good. No. You have to look at an effort any business owner takes before he establishes a business. And for the fact that you are earning salary, no matter how small it is, one of the things I learned from one of my business as a chairman of pharmacist in the show is that he told me when you employ somebody, one of the things the person must appreciate is that you are paid his salary. You must appreciate that you have to run at the end of the month. Whether you are asking for increment or not, appreciate that you are being paid at the end of the month. So I want us to have that mindset of thinking for the school so that the school can have forward. And I want you to know that what you are doing to the children is like planting a tree. And when it germinates, it will go beyond you. We are now talking of today that these are children. There are so many people who have graduated from this school. They will continue to remember those teachers. Emphasis, those teachers that sacrifice for them. And those are the teachers that will remain in their brain. Not just teachers that just come and go. But they will recognize, it is going to be stored in their memory, the teachers that have actually impacted, made serious sacrifice in their life. I was giving an example of a teacher to Imam yesterday. When you go to Ogomosho, there's a place called Ayebe. They have a polytechnic in that place today. Federal University, Federal Polytechnic. The senator representing that constituency brought the polytechnic to that place. Because when the senator was in secondary school, he was just playing about. He was not serious. But the physics teacher took it upon himself and took him as his own daughter, as his own son, and made him to be serious as a student. And that's how he passed his work. At the end of the day, he found his way in the US. He came back, he contested for senatorial positions. He became a senator. He fought for Federal University in his constituency. And when he fought for it, instead of taking it to Ogomosho, his own town, he took it to the town of that teacher. To the town of that physics teacher. Look at the benefits. Because when you impact positively in the mind of any student, they will remember you wherever they are in life. So I want you to think about it. That some of them will come back to reward you, and some of them will not come back. But just know that your reward is have that in mind when we are teaching these students. The pay may be very small compared to others. The impact that we are making, nobody else can make that impact except us. Nobody can make that impact except the teachers. And when we make it positively, we see the results. And the children, these students, we cannot say what they become in the future. We can't say, nobody can predict that. Nobody can predict that. And as I said, they are going to remember the owner of the school, perhaps, they may, but the teacher that actually made serious impact in their lives, that is the person that is going to live in their memory for life. So for this reason, I want us to put in our best and also to make a lot of sacrifice. Because the teaching profession, it requires discipline. Anybody that is not disciplined cannot be a teacher. It requires patience. It requires having a broad mind. Because as teachers to teacher, you will be having friction you'll be offending one another. You have to have a broad mind. You have to accommodate one another. You get it now? So it's part of quality you need to imbibe. And you have to learn from one another. You cannot have it all. You cannot know it all. You understand? So we learn from one another. And we should try as much as possible to respect the hierarchy too. We have some people who are directors, some people who are principal. Let's give it to them. That position must be respected. I pray the little are able to pass across and allow me to be beneficial to us more than the way I've accepted it. I put it on the answer.
Fún wa ní àǹfààní tó pọ̀ náà mo mọ́ṣáàsì kankan ni wọ́n ní ìpínlẹ̀ ọlọ́run bá tó ṣe wọn níbi ìbáyọ̀ ọ̀ṣọ́ ilédè wọn wá dá wọn padà sí ilé láyọ̀ àti tí wọ́n fílẹ̀ tó mọ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ àti dàrẹ́tọ̀ tí àjọ ìrìnàjò náà lọ nínú ìdí àti ìṣàlàyé kan ní wọ́n bá káwọn èèyàn sí wàhálà a rí pé ní ọ̀pẹ́tọ̀ wá pẹ̀lú obìnrin kan àmọ́ tó lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pé ìyàwó mi lò ẹ̀wọ́n bà fún ní ẹ̀sìn ṣe ní bí ọlọ́run jẹ́rìí sí àdúgbẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo alápapọ̀ ọlọ́run sí wọ́n lẹ́sìn ní ìjọba